All right. Let me be very clear from the start. This is not your regular 4th of July cookout and cocktails energy. This is sit your ass down, look at your life, and choose different energy because the sky is screaming, spirit is tired of whispering, and Uranus is snatching wigs while Venus is evaluating price tags. And 29 degrees of Taurus, that's not just the end, that's the point of no return. Baby, if you're feeling restless, off, or like something big is coming, you're absolutely fucking right. And if you're watching this and not booking your personal reading by the end, then that's on you because you've been warned. I feel like I need you tried to fight, but you my brain is racing for my heart is racing for clarity. All right, what's going on, y'all? It's Scott Santana, better known as Aubrey, when I'm doing these more personal, intimate, zodiac style, collective readings. Yeah, girl, it's about to be a lot going on. It's about to be a lot going on. It's about to be real chaotic. If you watch my other videos, then you already know I have this new video clip that I have been circling around, and I'm gonna just play it just for some extra clarity. I'm gonna play it right now, and then we're gonna jump full into this collective reading, okay? Because it's gonna be collective, but we're also gonna get into the zodiac signs. But let's just run through this clip real quick, just so you can understand how I've personally been affected by this weekend, and not even this weekend, but the transits that are occurring this weekend, and why it's so fucking important for y'all to get on your Zoom. Listen, let me tell y'all something real quick. I've moved 11 times in the last 5 years. Not because I'm flaky, not because I didn't plan. Every single time it happened during a Uranus transit, which is the exact kind of transit that we're all walking into this 4th of July weekend. And I'm not saying that for sympathy. I'm saying it because I'm about to move a 12th time on September 1st, right on time with the stars again. So no, this isn't just my life in. This is cosmic alignment. And if you're not paying attention, this weekend is going to catch you slipping. On Friday, everything is going to come to a blow. And basically, the energy is given something's got to give. Taurus rules over everything that we crave to feel safe: money, home, love, comfort. So if you've been feeling unstable, anxious, unsettled, like something is off, then this is why. This weekend is the kind of energy that shakes your entire foundation. It breaks what's fake. It ends what's expired. And it only feels chaotic if you're trying to hold on to what you are meant to outgrow. I've lived this cycle over and over. And trust me, when Uranus hits, you either pivot or you fall apart. And that's why I created this emergency prophecy reading. Part 1, the disruption, what's being shaken. Part 2, the aftermath, how to rebuild, move forward, and expand. Because I'm telling y'all now, this isn't just another retrograde. This is a cosmic renovation. Spirit is not about to hold your hand. They're here to flip the table if you don't get up. So ask yourself, are you going to wait for your life to break down, or are you going to read the signs and get ahead of the storm? I'm offering these readings for a limited time only this weekend, because clarity now equals peace later. And if you know anything about me, y'all already know I don't fucking miss, okay? Book your emergency reading today and don't say I didn't warn you. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it, starting off with the collective reading, okay? This is for all zodiac signs. Doesn't matter what your zodiac sign is. Let's get the fuck into it, okay? So listen. This weekend is about to get crazy, okay? Y'all have been in y'all heads watching everything, questioning everything, thinking that you're being patient when really you're scared to move. That overthinking isn't intuition, it's fear in a cute outfit. And that clock is ticking. And spirit is basically like, listen, you're not waiting for alignment, you're avoiding action. You think staying quiet is protecting you, but it's actually stalling your bag, your healing, and your freedom. And that's where the heat hits. Okay, because what's about to happen is bigger than a breakup, a bounce check, or a moody day. It's a cosmic check-in. Do you actually trust your path? Or are you still trying to control the chase and the chaos? That inner child shaking, that higher self screaming, and that karmic timeline that you keep sneaking back to, it's burning up this weekend. You will either evolve or repeat. And baby, let me tell you, because personal thing, I've been on my best friend about giving up certain things because I know my best friend wanted certain things to come in. And the second, when I tell you the second that she gave up what was toxic in her life, She immediately, within 24 hours, got what she wanted. And I'll leave it at that. Tune into the T-Girl pod when we drop it, okay? But let's go ahead. Listen, by July 5th, by the time that the 5th hits, shit is already cracking, right? This is the emotional earthquake, the money realization, the I don't want to do this anymore confession, the how did I end up here again melt now. And guess what? You needed this because some of y'all have been clinging to something that you outgrew months ago, a relationship, a job, a version of yourself that you've been scared to let die. And so this transit doesn't care about your comfort. It came to push you through the door that you swore you were going to walk through when the time is right. Newsflash, baby. The time is now. Okay? And if you don't pick a direction, one will be picked for you. And baby, the universe doesn't do subtle. I say it all the time. Get on your shit before shit gets on you. So yes, expect triggers, expect blocks, expect the truth to come out because spirit is done playing with y'all. Spirit is done playing. Okay, very much like my friend, there has been red flags all over the goddamn place. And I'm like, bitch, how are you not seeing and paying attention? You saying that you want a certain life, you saying you want certain things to come in your life, but it's never going to happen until you remove this blockage. A lot of y'all don't understand. In order to get to newer heights, you have to let go of the baggage that's weighing you down. That's just what the fuck it is. And the universe is done playing. I'm done warning y'all. The time is now. If you don't pick a direction, one will be picked for you. And the universe, again, does not do subtle. So expect triggers, expect shocks, expect the truth to come out fast, loud, and with no sugarcoating. Because that's exactly what Uranus is. Again, you've had enough time. Playtime is over. So timelines will shift. It will. Because all of this time, the universe and spirit and God has tried to give you a choice, tried to, show you what's possible out there. And y'all dilly-dallying. Y'all just playing around. Just playing around. Lollygagging. So let's talk about the clarity that comes in, okay? Because there's always, a rainbow after a storm. And so by July 6th, this is where the storm starts clearing. Just enough for you to see what's actually real. The patterns that you're done with, obvious. The things that you've outgrown, cringe. And your self-worth, coming back online. And if you've done the work, you might actually feel ready. Ready to cut the dead weight. Ready to invest in yourself. Ready to lead instead of people-pleasing. And of course, you're going to be tempted to go back. Like, the universe is testing. Are you still dumb? Like, are you still dumb? Yeah. Okay. Listen, it's true what they say. Before every blessing, every breakthrough, there's always people in old situations that try to come back. And I don't know about y'all, but for me, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Because I know what's coming for me, right? And so the second that I see old people trying to creep into my new life and trying to creep up onto my new timeline after I've already healed and dealt with certain shit, absolutely not. I can't tell you how many people I've had to block this week alone because absolutely not. You're not about to my bag, my blessing. What's coming for me? That's the point that y'all need to be at. Okay? Because again, you're going to be tempted to go back. That familiar demon always knocks when you're finally walking away. But see, spirit is watching how you move here. You know better. But are you going to act like it? Also, let's talk about it. Money energy is loud here because Venus rules over not only relationships and love, but also money. So if you've been sleeping on your gifts, now is the time to wake the fuck up. Literally look at my channel and how my channel has changed and how it's progressing in the direction that it's going in. There was one lane that I was stuck in. I was not happy. And sure, I got a lot of engagement, but I was not happy doing it. Look at where I'm at now. And compare it to where I'm about to be. Okay? You are not here to survive and keep going about a fucking struggle story. That's not why the fuck we are placed on this earth. You are here to thrive. It's time to dead the old narrative. It's time. But it's only going to happen if you stop doubting your value. Okay? So next comes the upgrade. July 7th. Listen. The way people might move through energies, it may not be this happens on this day. This is just the energy overall, okay? But boom, the upgrade happens. You made it. You're standing in the aftermath. Not everybody made it with you. Some bridges are ash. Some ties got cut. But you're clearer than you've ever been in months. This is the energy of alignment, of knowing what's next, of having the clarity to actually execute and not just talk about it, right? This is where the real joy starts to peek in again. Not that fake ass, oh, I'm fine type of joy. No, but the kind that actually comes when you're actually living authentically in your truth. But bitch, make no mistake about it though. This upgrade ain't free. Okay. You had to release, you had to mourn, you had to confront, you had to move differently. And if you didn't, Spirit did it for you. And you will most definitely feel the delay in August. Don't say you were not warned. Okay. So now is where we're going to go ahead and get into the breakdowns for each signs. Okay. This is where the Venus-Uranus conjunction that is happening at 29 degrees of Taurus will hit each particular sign. And we are going to start off with Aries rising. Okay. This is going to be for your rising signs. I mean, you can look at it for your sun sign, but it's most importantly for your rising sign because it's based off your natal chart. Okay. So if you don't know where you have certain placements, if you don't know where Taurus is located in your chart and with Uranus and Venus are transiting currently, that's another reason why your ass need to go and book a reading. Okay. All the information will be in the description box as well as probably pinned in the comments, but we're going to take it rising sign by rising sign, starting off with Aries, ending off on Pisces. If somebody could be kind enough to drop the timestamps down below. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get into it. Starting off with Aries. Okay. Starting off with my motherfucking Aries. Okay. Not Aries. The house of money, worth, and stability is what's up at stake for you. Okay. Because you have this Venus-Uranus conjunction in your second house. Okay. Which is again, the money, the house of money, the house of worth, the house of stability. So this transit is spotlighting how you've earned, how you've saved, and how you've spent over the last few years. Okay, you've had sudden shifts in income, instability around your self-worth, and just a wild ride. Okay, when it comes to confidence and boosts and crashes and you know, all of that has been a part of your money journey, your money story. You might have even been forced to hustle harder than ever before, or suddenly lost sources of income just to rebuild stronger. Now, your message is this. You're standing at the edge of a bigger collaboration or investment, but you're hesitating. You're acting like you don't know what to do, but deep down you already do. Okay. So you've been sharpening the craft, watching results trickle in, and now you're being asked to trust that whatever it is that you've planted, that it will grow. Don't freeze now. Show up like the professional that you've become and watch the return come faster than you expect. You didn't go through all of these losses the last couple of years for this. Okay. I'm telling you, with Uranus in your second house, yeah, your money has been very funny. Okay. Probably since about 2018. Okay. So listen, stop acting dumb. Stop acting dumb. You know what to do. You know what to do. Okay, baby. And that's go to my website and book a month reading. Okay. Go to the website, book an emergency reading, $88 for each reading. Or you can get $125 for both parts. Okay. It's a 2-part reading. Okay. What's happening before and what's happening after for your personal natal chart. Head to my website. Everything is in the description box below. Now, moving on to my Taurus risings. Okay. Now, Taurus, this Uranus and Venus conjunction is hitting you in your first house of identity, of self, of body. You've gone through shakeup after shakeup in your personality, relationships, appearance, and sense of self. This hasn't been a light glow up either. It's been a full scale breakdown of who you thought you were, and now you're reclaiming your worth and your voice. And the universe is basically throwing you one final curveball, but this one is more like a confirmation more than a collapse. Okay, so here's your message. You've been sitting in curiosity, watching signs, gathering info. Your intuition is screaming about someone or something that's headed your way. And baby, your instinct is right. Movement is coming in hot, but this time it's not for fantasy. It's rooted. It's emotional clarity that will reveal something deep, but you have to keep your head and not spiral. Trust your growth. Okay. So again, make sure that you go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to book you a personal reading. It's a 2-part reading that I'm offering for all signs for this weekend. We're going to break down what's going on, as well as how to rebuild, heal, and expand. Okay, you can either buy both parts at once, or you can pay for it separately. All information is on screen and in the description box below. Next up, we have Gemini rising. So for my Gemini risings out there, this Uranus-Venus conjunction is hitting you in your 12th house. And this is the house of endings, of solitude, of hidden struggles. Now, Geminis, you've been undergoing a private spiritual exorcism, ghost, subconscious wounds, cycles that never feel like they're ending, that feel never ending, rather. That's been your terrain. Maybe you felt isolated, or like nobody sees how much you've been battling in silence. So this final Uranian shock may bring a secret into the light, or force you to fully realize what's been haunting you. Okay? So your message is this. It's chaos in your emotional body because you've been juggling connections or trying to fix something that's broken, but you're also protecting yourself from attack. Baby, this is a test of your boundaries. Stop engaging with energy that does not pour into you. The conflict is a mirror, and it's pushing you to move on for good, for the last time. So stop swimming in situationships. Let it the fuck go. Allow it to die. Okay? Again, this is a general message. Go to my website to book your 2-part reading. First part is what's breaking down. Second part is how to rebuild and heal after. You can either pay for it all up front, or you can pay for each part separately. All the information is on screen, as well as in the description box below. Next, let's go ahead and get into it for my Cancer risings, my Cancer suns and Cancer risings. Okay, so for Cancer rising, this Uranus-Venus conjunction is happening in your 11th house, the house of friends, the house of community, the house of aspirations. You have been learning who's really for you, okay, and who's just around for clout. Who can you really fuck with? Like, who is your circle? That's what's been up for grabs and for discussion the last 6 years or so. Okay, friendships and networks have changed in wild ways. A lot of exits were sudden. Some people betrayed you, and other people just straight up ghosted. Okay, and this transit might have brought a plot twist in your social life, or even made you question where your dreams are taking you. Right. So here's your message. You've been reflecting on the past deeply, deeply. Nostalgia, it's fucking up your vision because it's making it hard to tell who deserves another chance and who is actually meant to cement within your future. But see, the seeds that you've planted are still growing. Somebody's watching, somebody's curious, and somebody still wants your heart. Okay. But are they consistent enough to match your evolution? That's the gag. Okay. This isn't the time to slip into the past, right? Demand more because you've earned it. Okay. And so what I mean by that is, even if it's a past person that should return, or even if it's a past situation that should return, how have you grown? Is this person or is this situation now matching your growth? Because again, you've gone through a lot. You've gone through a whole evolution. It's time to demand more because you've earned more. So don't accept less from a situation or a person if it's not matching where you are and your frequency now. Okay? So definitely make sure that you go to my website, thealigningsouls.com/emergency, and book your 2-part reading. Okay, part 1 is what's breaking down. Part 2 is how to rebuild, heal, and expand. Post this weekend. Okay? $88 for 1 part, $125 for both parts. And it's limited sessions only, this weekend only. So take full advantage of that. Now, let's get into it for my Leo risings out there. Leos, this is happening. This Uranus-Venus conjunction is happening in your 10th house, the house of career, the house of reputation, the house of authority. So your public image has been under a spiritual renovation, right? Whether it's career pivots, whether it's reputation battles, or sudden fallouts with bosses. And you've been forced to redefine what success actually looks like. And now the truth is about to break through. You're either about to level the fuck up or See the cracks that need sealing before the next big leap. So this is your message. Because you're walking away from a version of success that was rooted in people pleasing or survival. Something emotional is stirring up and is asking you to open your heart. You don't have to be the strong one all the time. You don't have to play the perfect role. Softness is power. So let them see the real you. Okay? So definitely make sure you go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to book you your 2-part reading. It's limited sessions only, limited time only for this weekend. Part 1 is what's breaking down. Part 2 is how to rebuild post all of the chaos. And it's $88 for one part, $125 for both parts. Take full advantage, limited time only, limited sessions only, thealigningsouls.com/emergency on screen as well as in the description box. All right, who do we have next? We have Virgos. Virgos. Okay, so for my Virgo risings out there, this Uranus and Venus conjunction is happening in your 9th house, the house of travel, the house of beliefs, the house of education. You've been questioning everything, your purpose, your path, your faith. Plans to move or grow have been delayed, flipped, or rerouted entirely. And so this is a week where things may finally show you where you're headed. Okay, but only if you stop overthinking the mechanics, right? This is spiritual GPS mode. So trust the rerouting that's happening here. And so your message is very simple. You've been balancing more than you should be, but it's forcing you into power. Okay, a massive breakthrough in direction is coming, and you're going to need to ride the wave instead of fighting the chaos. Big change is inevitable. So don't cling to control. Step into destiny and just allow life to expand around you. Head to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to book you your 2-part reading. Okay, part 1 is what's breaking down. Part 2 is how to rebuild, heal, and expand. It's going to be $88 for each part separately, but $125 for both parts. So try to book it together. It's this weekend only, limited sessions only, thealigningsouls.com/emergency. Okay. Next up is my muffin Libras. Let's get into it for Libras. Okay. So for my Libra risings out there, this transit, this Uranus Venus conjunction is happening in your 8th house. Okay. The 8th house is the house of shared resources, of intimacy, of debts, of transformation. So money is tied to others. Sexual energy and emotional bonds have all been testing you. You had to face truths around giving too much or losing yourself to survive. So now it's time to call your energy back and reclaim your power, especially in love and finances. You're seeing straight through the BS now. You've been carrying burdens that aren't even yours. Someone's trying to lead, but do they deserve the role? It's time to take your crown back. No more sacrificing your peace for somebody else's comfort. Own your truth and let the dead weight fall. And you know what? Let's break the fourth wall for a second. Listen, my best friend is a Libra rising, and she's been in a toxic relationship for the last 2-3 years, and I've been telling her, bitch, let her the fuck go. I even did a private session for her, told her everything. She said, I know I need to let her go, but I'm just not ready to. And guess what? This week, the universe forced her to do it. And the second that she did it, within 24 hours, she had a job offer, which was the perfect job offer that I told her was coming by this date. You cannot tell me that spirit is not real. You cannot tell me, okay? I hope she's not listening now. Girl, listen, best friend, you know it's motherfucking true. You know it's true. Yes, I'm telling these people your business. You know it's true. I told her to leave that toxic bitch alone years ago. Okay? So listen, bitch, when I'm telling you, let's go ahead and repeat the motherfucking message, okay? Libra risings. This is occurring in your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, debts, and transformation. Okay. Money tied to other people, sexual energy, emotional bonds have all been testing you. Somebody is trying to lead in your life, but is it a motherfucking leader or is it a motherfucking distraction? Take your crown back. Stop sacrificing your peace for other people's comfort. Own your truth and let the dead weight fall and watch as the blessings come in. Because like I said, girl, She broke up with the bitch and within 24 hours had the perfect job lined the fuck up. Okay, what? Are you kidding me? Girl, listen, y'all better use my best friend's testimony as y'all's testimony, okay? Go to my website, thealignmedsouls.com, and book you your 2-part reading so we can figure out what's going on with you and what it is that you need to do and what blessings is coming in for you. Because she got a job, but you might get a new lover. You might get a bag of money. Girl, I don't know. Okay, and the only way we're going to know is by you going to book in that 2-part reading, okay? Part 1 is what's breaking down. Part 2 is how you're going to rebuild after and what blessings might be coming in. So it's $88 for one part, $125 for both parts. And it's this weekend only, limited sessions only, okay? thealignmedsouls.com/emergency. Go take advantage or be stupid. I don't know. Let's go ahead and move on. This is for my Scorpio risings out there. So, Scorpio risings, this Uranus and Venus conjunction is happening in your 7th house of relationships. This is the house of relationships, commitments, reflection, one-on-one relationships, connections, period. Listen, love has been a battlefield. Love has been a battlefield for y'all, especially around like 2021 to 2022, 3-ish. The way you partner, the way you see forever, it's all been rewired these last 6 years. Some of y'all divorced yourself from old dynamics, from old people. Others of y'all have watched things blow up unexpectedly. And so this final surge may shock your love life once more. But see, this time, you're ready, okay? So here's your message. You finally attract the energy that matches your fire, not who you were, but who you are now. And so there's a power couple dynamic that's being activated here, but only if you stop second guessing your magic, because the balance between mystery and truth is key right now. Don't hold back. If the vibe is right, say it with your motherfucking chest, ho. Okay? It's literally that simple and that to the point, okay? Go to my website, thealignmedsouls.com, to book you your emergency 2-part reading. Part 1 is what's breaking down. Part 2 is how to rebuild, how to heal, and expand, okay? If you're only booking one part, it's $88 each. If you're booking both parts at once, it's $125. But it's limited sessions, limited time only for this weekend only. thealignmedsouls.com/emergency. Next up, Sagittarius risings. Where y'all at? Let's get into it for my Sagittarius out there. So Sagittarius, this Uranus and Venus conjunction is happening in your 6th house, okay? This is the house of work, health, and routines. Now, you've been shaken in your day-to-day. Health scares, burnout, unpredictable jobs. It's all been forcing you to change how you live and how you give. This week may feel like a pressure cooker, but it's here to break a toxic loop for good. Now, here's your message. The burnout is real. You've hit the wall. The pressure is no longer motivating. It's suffocating. So let go of the need to hold it all up, because rest is not weakness. Prioritize healing now, not when you're forced to. Recognize the schedule and put your spirit first. That's it. Literally that simple. Okay? So go ahead and book your 2-part reading on my website, thealignmedsouls.com/emergency. Part 1 is what we're breaking down. Part 2 is how to rebuild, how to heal, and how to expand, okay? $88 for each part separately, $125 for both parts. Keep in mind, it's only limited sessions for a limited time only, which is this week. And so take full advantage. Next, we have our Capricorn risings, okay? Now, keep in mind, this could be Capricorn rising or it could be Capricorns with an Aquarius style chart, because I'm a Capricorn rising, but the way I'm affected is like an aqua, because I'm a late degree Capricorn. Okay, so keep that in mind. But this is for my Capricorn risings out there. This Uranus Venus conjunction is happening in your 5th house, the house of creativity, the house of romance, the house of pleasure. Now, you've had a lot of breakthroughs and a lot of breakdowns on how you love, how you create, and how you express yourself, right? Sudden sparks, heartbreaking losses, dramatic inspiration, all par for the course. This week might actually blow something up that is casual or light a fire under a passion project that's long overdue. So your message is this. You've been fighting for recognition, but the pressure has fractured your joy. Your foundation is shaken, but it's revealing a real prize. Something painful might actually push you into something promising. Lean into that creative idea, even if you're scared, because your voice is your currency now. Okay? So take your ass over to thealignmedsouls.com and book you a motherfucking 2-part read and how. Okay, part 1 is what's breaking down. Part 2 is how you're gonna rebuild afterwards, and how do you heal? How do you expand? What blessings are coming in? $88 for one part. It'll be $125 for both parts. Limited time only, this weekend only, and limited sessions only. Okay, thealignmedsouls.com/emergency. Where my Aquarius is at. This is gonna be for my Aquas out there. Aquarius rising. This Venus and Uranus conjunction is hitting you in your 4th house. I know this all too well. Like the promo clip that I played in the beginning, bitch, I've moved over 15 times in life, but definitely over 11 times in the last 4 or 5 years. Okay. And it's the fact that I just moved on May 2nd and I'm gonna have to move again on September 1st. Like, I know this all too well. Okay. We've been displaced. We've moved. We felt deeply unsettled. Okay. And maybe you felt like your foundation has never really felt stable. I know for me, I've had to learn the difference between a house and a home, because you can live in a house, but it may not be a home. And I know for me, I've had to like really figure out like what this home look like to me. Like what is it that I like? What will make me feel comfortable? And noticing what makes me feel uncomfortable, and vowing to myself to never place myself in these type of positions again. And it could just be little shit. Like for me, I don't want to live on the first floor of an apartment. I don't. It's too many things. Like the dangers of outside, like certain animals that might come in and invading your space that come from outside. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You ain't got to put it down below, because I'm terrified of that. But that's one thing. And then you living on the first floor, anybody could come through your window. Okay. You living on the first floor, you feel like anybody and everybody could come and snatch you up. So it's just like little things that I'm learning that by my next move, if not the move after that, to child, because at this point, I want to have and make sure that everything that it is that I've learned these last couple of years, like I'm putting into effect, right? Like I care about having a kitchen. I care about having a space where I can host. I care about having my bedroom separate from my living room. Like I don't want to live all in one studio, because it makes me feel like everything is jumbled up. Like it's going to be different for everybody. But that's what these last few years, chaotic last few years, have taught us. That's what all the instability and instability was about. Okay. So this week's energy might bring one more shake, but this time it's showing you what home really means for you, not just what you were taught. Right. And so the way that it showed up for me personally, when I was doing for my personal sessions, because I do my own sessions for myself week to week, it showed up as this being less chaotic and more of a blessing this time around, because a lot of us, we have done the work, for those people who have these transits that have gone through the 1st and the 4th and the 10th and the 12th, like certain houses, like we've done the fucking work. Okay. So here's the message. Security is on your mind, but you're doubting your own instincts. There's a vision that you have for your future, for your home, for your family. Stop waiting for permission. The discomfort was birthing a new chapter. So own your vision and stop settling. And I'm going to tell you, for me, I'm realizing that home is people, right? It's certain people that I find home with, right? Because I was never close to my family. And so friends always meant everything to me. And so after a certain point, I started getting taken advantage of. But this was a week where, it really turned things around for me. And it's like, no, my spiritual tribe is like, who's actually for me. And so for me, the discomfort is like, I don't want my friends to have to struggle, or like, I don't want to have to be in friendships where, or not even friendships. I don't want to be in cycles where we have to wait for each other to have enough money. No, I need to be making sure I have enough money so I can just on a random Tuesday be like, come on, bitch, we're going to Miami. Come on, bitch. Let's go to Atlanta for the weekend. Okay, let's go to New York just to go to this one club tonight and then fly back tomorrow. Like, that's where I want to be. Okay. And so the discomfort for me personally is knowing the changes that I have to do in order to get to that goal. So that's what it is for you guys. your idea of home may not necessarily be physical. It could very well be a person. It could very well be like, like a new love that comes into your life, like a long lost love, a long lost twin flame. It could be you realizing, you have a deeper connection to your friends, or it actually very well could be like, a physical location where it's like you live in this one city, but now you realize your true heart belongs in another city, right? Whatever it is, stop settling, okay? Stop settling and take your ass over there to thealignedsouls.com to book your 2-part reading. Because part 1, we're going to break down what's breaking down. And in part 2, we're going to rebuild and heal and expand and figure out what blessings are actually coming in through all of this, okay? So it's $88 for 1 part, and then it's $125 for both parts. But it's limited sessions only for this weekend only. So rush, go, take full advantage. thealignedsouls.com/emergency. Don't say I didn't tell you so, okay? Now, who do we have after? Oh, last but not least, we have Pisces. Chad, I always be forgetting about y'all. Listen, Pisces, this Uranus and Venus conjunction is happening in your 3rd house. This is the house of communication, the house of siblings, mindset, right? Your thoughts, your words, your daily habits, all of it has been rewired through stress and spiritual downloads. So you've had to rethink how you speak, how you teach, and to tell your story. This weekend might force you to say what you've been afraid to admit or cut somebody off completely. So your message is very simple. Your mind's been spinning, but it's time to claim a win. There's a new beginning waiting, but it's not going to let you play small. Say it, pitch it, sell it, post it. Whatever idea has been haunting you, it's your gold mine. So don't hide it, share it. So Pisces, definitely make sure that you take your ass over there to thealignedsouls.com/emergency and book you your 2-part reading so you understand better what's coming this weekend, okay? Part 1 is what's breaking down. Part 2 is how to rebuild, heal, and expand, because there are blessings coming in, but not if you're not doing the work, okay? It's $88 for 1 part, $125 for both parts. And that's where we're concluding this video. Listen, I'm giving y'all the collective tea, but this is just a glimpse. If you want to know what this energy is doing in your chart, your house, your heart, your money, your love life, then you need to go and book the emergency 4th of July prophecy reading, because Uranus doesn't ask. It strips. It comes in and it just fucks shit up. Okay. And Venus doesn't wait. She withdraws. So if you're not prepared, you're going to spend the next few months picking up pieces instead of catching blessings. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of moving randomly. Every time I've had to move, it's been randomly. It's been suddenly. Yes, there was writings on the wall, but it's Uranus is not. And then I was also living on a Uranus line. Come on, just look at the last 6 years of your life and how chaotic it's been in these certain specific areas. Get the reading done. Start doing the work. That way you're picking up blessings and not pieces of what your life was. Okay? Go to thealignedsouls.com/emergency. It's $88 for 1 part, $125 for both. I'm breaking down the disruption and the aftermath for your chart. So don't wait for your foundation to collapse to realize that you should have gotten the blueprint. Because y'all already know Scott don't miss. So as far as all of this, well, baby, this is your warning shot. Bye-bye. Tell me what you want to be. Tell me what you want to see now. I need us to set me free. Is it them or is it me? I feel like I need some therapy. You tried to fight, but you can't escape me. My brain is racing for sanity.